Welcome to another exciting episode of Talk to Me 501. Me and Tita together, we the 501 boys, right?
Right.
So the name of the show,
in the building.
So the name of the show was Talk to Me 501. Like always, we're gonna talk to you about a couple things going on in hip hop. You know what I mean? Because we like to say, because it's in the news. But check this out. So this is right here. It's our
still
first.
ain't got sued.
Correct. This is our first live. We're doing this for our channel. For the Vulture Culture.
Hip Hop TV.
Hip Hop TV, right?
Yeah.
So this is episode 18 of the podcast for us,
Right.
for the listeners, and the people out here in the world. This is our first televised one. So check it out.
That's right.
So the dynamic of this thing is me and Tita, we like to go back and forth talking about what's important to us, especially on these hip hop topics.
That's right.
So we always try to have a couple of them going on for you. So like today, we're gonna talk to you about the Akon, Nicki Minaj. They kind of, the moral. Do they have morals or anything like that, right?
Yeah, the moral compass. Sure.
Right? They did a song with 6ix9ine. People don't know who he is. Look him up. So we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, because I really don't know who he is. Who is he?
He's a rapper. They say from Brooklyn.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do?
He got rainbow hair. You know what I'm saying? Then the next one is gonna be the real Master P. All right.
Right.
People hear about Master P, and a lot of stuff start coming into the light about Master P.
Right.
So we're gonna check that out.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then the third one is Akon, Trey Songz had the opportunity of a lifetime to sign this rapper. He from Toronto. His name
You from the Six?
from the Six. His name was Drake. They had the chance to sign him.
Drizzy.
Both of them passed on that opportunity.
Them idiots, man.
Passed on it. So check it out. So like always, I'm gonna pose the questions. Mr. Tim Titi will
Right.
give his feedback, right?
All right.
So check it out. How do you feel about a person, especially in hip hop? This is why it's so important that we're talking about it, especially in hip hop. How do you feel about Akon, Nicki Minaj doing something with a known person that told on somebody? You know what I mean? How do you feel about it?
Cooperated, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta say would you do it or not.
Right,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Just talk. We just talking about it because we ain't pointing the fingers. You know what I mean? We
we
ain't
ain't
biased. We ain't trying to
Right.
say he a bad
We have to
person.
be unbiased.
You gotta understand this too.
Right.
In hip hop, it's a different thing, right?
Right.
In hip hop, a person gonna say, "Hey, you doing this for this particular reason."
Right.
If you're a civilian, you're a civilian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you in hip hop, you say that life, you know what come with it, right? That's what
Right,
they
for
say.
sure.
So what do you feel about that?
Okay, first of all, that's how I'm gonna do it. Like, I saw just bits and pieces of Akon on Vlad TV going back and forth with Vlad about, I guess, the justification of it. But this one thing that I want people to understand too about Akon is Akon had he signed a transgender. You understand what I'm saying? And so,
I didn't know that.
see what I'm saying? And so that may be a jewel to a lot of people that he signed a transgender. I can't remember the name. I can't call the name. I don't want to. Maybe we can fact check it or whatever who it is. But I think it's Jeffree Star. I think. Let's see. This is what I got right here on my
You want
phone.
Jennifer Star?
Something. You know what I'm talking about?
I know the name.
Okay, so
Niggas following me.
Akon signed the transgender, and I think that I'm just giving. We're gonna give you our perspective. Unbiased perspective, so y'all can make so the audience can make their own decision, and y'all can leave comments. You can leave comments, and make your own decision on that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On what y'all think why he did it.
Right.
But like he was talking about Jeffree Star making $50 million a year on makeup or whatever. I think that's the name.
Yeah,
I don't want
her name is Jennifer Star.
Jennifer Star. Jennifer Star making, because we don't want to mess up the name too, no disrespect and none of that.
I didn't know he signed.
Yeah, and so that's how I think he may have looked at this like this. And also I want to bring this to people's attention too. 6ix9ine, when 6ix9ine went at Snoop Dogg, right? 6ix9ine went at Snoop Dogg with the Selena Powell video, whatever.
And that was all the game show.
That was all the game show.
Yeah.
And he also, but when he went at him, he also had a video of Akon and Selena Powell.
Yeah.
And so I think that may have drew his attention to call up 6ix9ine, and when 6ix9ine explained himself in the mix, this is a great guy, you know what I mean? I'm gonna connect with him. Plus I look at things different anyway. I signed Jennifer Starr, you know what I'm saying, and got the makeup line, $50 million a year. I see things different. I'm not Akon the ex-con no more. I'm Akon the businessman.
Yeah.
And we see it a lot, even with Jay-Z's transition, and people like Jay-Z's transition to a businessman from the streets. We see it a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not, we can count them on hands. Them the only two that's actually from the streets that's a billionaire from hip hop. Well, Akon ain't a billionaire for hip hop, but I'm saying, them the only two, I mean, that we were talking about, like, transition, and who was from the streets, and transition to a businessman and completely, well, I guess you could say about Pete too.
He did?
No, Master P.
Master P?
Yeah. Which that's on another, we'll talk about him on another topic. But that's what I'm thinking. Akon was thinking when he did this. Now this is the thing. And I'm just putting out nothing but the facts out here. And this is the thing about 6ix9ine. And I'm gonna get to Nicki next. But the thing about 6ix9ine is we got a guy who pled out for having a 13-year-old, right? Sitting on his lap or something in the video.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but
allegedly, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it's hard to say allegedly because he pled out to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then the guy who told the whole world to suck his dick, you know, he put out hits himself on people, you know, he had the Chief Keef beef going on. He ordered somebody to hit Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying? He did this himself, you know, as the ringleader, you know what I mean? And then he turns around and it's like he comes out, he gets out of prison. Y'all remember I watched how all y'all say this shit about me and I just sit there and I took it.
yeah.
And now I'm free. You know what I mean? Y'all fucked my baby mom and you kidnapped me. And this is my justification for rapping. You know what I mean? Then, you know, he trolled and played the song to the Cops show, which I never watched in my life. But the Bad Boys, what you gonna do? I'm fucking with y'all. Everybody watched that show. You came up in our time. You don't watch episodes from that show. Right, but he played that song and trolled with that. He trolled with the whole situation. Then, now look, this is why I put all the facts out there but this is what I'm gonna say to Akon. Akon, you gotta have something you say no to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? If you come from the culture and you represent the culture like we do, or people do, or the fans do, or the other rappers do, you gotta have something you say no to. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta be able to say no. And I'm like, damn, if you such a successful businessman, you have to tell a lot of people no to be making to that stage that you had right there. Why not? Why you couldn't tell this man no? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I give y'all another perspective. I don't know if he did it to maybe keep the IRS off his ass. Mm-hmm. If he did something with a snitch, look. See, y'all remember I did this. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you something crazy now. Right. In light of what you just said about the Star thing.
Right.
I gotta look at him differently. So I'm saying, like, I just
even with the Jennifer Star.
Yeah, I mean, not. I mean, in a different light. It's I think he, you know what I'm saying. If his thing is just music, so I'm saying, like, say that, but just don't go back to them old ways because
after this happened, now you can't go back.
Yeah, so it's like I don't have a problem with none of this.
Right, for sure.
You feel me? Because your thing is I make music.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So cool. If you making music, cool.
Right.
But don't go back talking about some whatever you was talking about. Look, nothing gangster, none of that.
Yeah, we don't want to hear the tough talk come out of his mouth ever again.
No more.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now don't get me wrong. If you can still do songs with these rappers. But you just need to be that R&B guy. He been
in some situations though, like with the Suge Knight and John knocking Suge Knight out his bodyguard.
Understandable.
You know? Right.
Understandable.
Right.
But it's just in light of everything happening with him, I just look at him as a business person.
Okay.
He's a businessman. So he don't get me wrong, he can do hip hop, whatever he want to do. I just look at him as a person making music.
We don't want to hear him come out of his mouth no more.
You feel me? Like the convict. Right. I just look at this dude made a good song.
Right. Okay, so now
from here on out.
Okay, now with Nicki Minaj, okay.
Now Nicki is a different story.
It's a different story, but I was listening to I watched what Boosie said about it. And like Boosie said, he was trying to figure it out himself. He like, man, he really, like he said, at first it made him think like, damn, I thought this girl was from the streets. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, she from the culture, she from the streets.
I look at it. I still look at it like that. But what I look at it is, man, and and just like what you, even when talking about the Jennifer Star thing,
Right.
you just made me look at it a total different way.
Right.
I look at it like both of them want to get paid.
Exactly. And so
just let that be. Just let
they should have said it.
Yeah.
And let's bring up the fact that after she did this song with 6ix9ine, it pushed over $100 million, right?
Yeah. So why
reported $100 million.
Yeah, but why?
Right.
Why? My thing about it too, though, with everything going on with that, if y'all want to work with 6ix9ine, cool, work with 6ix9ine.
Right.
But don't try to justify it.
Right, I'm trying to justify.
That's
Yeah,
right.
right. Why you explaining yourself? We talked about that off the air. We talked about that.
Yeah,
Why are y'all explaining yourself to the people? And I feel don't get that explaining part twisted either, because I think they got such huge platforms. It's to the part, especially with social media, you have to make explanations for everything.
But for what though? Yeah,
Right. That's how I feel like you.
They thing be like, fuck what they talking about. That's what
Right.
you said you did the song. Fuck what they talking about.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So don't try to explain yourself. You
Right.
say fuck what the people gonna say. I'm gonna do the song anyway. But then when you do the song, I just, you know what I mean. I want to, you know what I mean. I think he got a bum rap, all this kind of stuff.
Right.
Man, you want to do the song because you want to do the song.
That's
I
right.
can care less about it. I just gotta look at your music as it's music.
Right.
You just doing entertainment. So we gonna see. That's what I'm saying. Like when you said that about that, it just made me look at it totally different. So I don't even have a problem with them. Anybody doing a song with them, but I just know when you talking about gangster stuff, I know gangster rappers ain't gonna be doing those songs with them. You feel me?
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why they.
I agree with you on that.
And she in a different life. She's an entertainer now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she
Top 5 dead or alive female artists.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just looking at it totally different now. Like,
Right.
okay, Nicki Minaj is a entertainer. I can't say
Right.
she gangster rap. She just rap, man.
Right.
That's what she do.
Cause like, I mean,
Hip hop is the culture. Rap is the music.
one of the biggest questions these days is civilian or do you belong to the code? Are you a civilian or do you belong to the code?
I think she in this, you know, with the situation with her brother, we ain't gonna talk about it.
Right.
But you know the situation with her brother, so she probably looking at it totally different anyway.
Right, because
Like, if my
and
brother come
husband too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So and 6ix9ine. So she
Right.
I don't know. Maybe she just got a
right, and that's a good point. Like, man, he had the 13-year-old situation.
He just
Damn, is she she has this attraction to people that is involved
sympathy.
with
Maybe she has sympathy.
sympathy for people that's involved in child molesting allegations.
Yeah, man.
That's a hell of a connection.
Yeah, it's just a hell of a. She's just a hell
You
of a.
man, you connected them dots.
Yeah, she a hell
Boy,
of a woman. She's a hell of a woman, man.
You know
But
what
like
I'm
I
saying?
said, so I'm gonna look at it like this.
Right.
I just look at both of them as entertainers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I see she keep doing song with him, I gotta look at my guy.
Right.
I gotta look at the guy a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It'll be that issue. You know what I mean? So we're gonna leave it on that note.
Yeah, we
So-
can leave that. We can leave the topic on that
So we
note.
was talking about the real Master P. You know what I mean? How do you feel about that? Well, let's talk about some of the stuff with Master P going on. They talking about, you know, he's saying stuff about C Murder, all that. Even in the past,
Right.
Monica and them say they trying to help him.
Right.
He was saying something about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it just ain't looking good on him, man.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. From everybody's perspective on the real Master P,
And then so
it's coming to light now.
see, but then it's
With the
thing.
No Limit Chronicles coming out too.
And it's the
Also.
thing too, though. See, it's the thing, T. I gotta look at him differently.
Right.
Now,
Right.
he's just an entertainer.
Right.
He's not trying to be that gangster.
When you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna go with what you saying too, and I'm gonna tell
I'm
tell the audience why though.
It's just everything. Like I said,
I'm
when
gonna
you
tell the
said-
audience
when
why.
you said Akon trying to sign this person, trying to sign this person. So now I look at it like, okay, see, I held these people in a different regard.
Right.
But see, now I got to put them back on
Right.
regular level. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
we got somebody walking in the studio with their
Yeah,
phone
we're in
on.
a big ass studio, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody in the background with their phone on. Look out in the background, big ass studio.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? Shout out to Nora, you taught us that.
Yeah. You know what
But
I mean?
anyway, so
But just talk to them about Master
okay,
P.
look, this is the thing I want people to understand. Okay, we have Romeo I heard Romeo or whatever speak on it on the interview that he did. I heard Romeo speak on it or whatever.
What about Romeo?
And what Romeo was saying is, Romeo was speaking on his uncle.
Like Drake telling me I go get a drink.
Go get you a drink. I'm gonna hold it down, man. He gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna hold it down. And like what Romeo was saying, with his uncle and his dad, he looks at it different. He was saying that everybody automatically assumes that he takes his dad's side because his dad brought him into the music business. Of course, it's his father, and like he be behind a lot of stuff that his father do. Like he support his father support him. His father gave him a career, and Romeo was he really was telling it from both sides, but he was saying he didn't agree with everything of how his father handled it. You know what I'm saying? He said it's crazy how people looked at it every way. And I've heard Romeo in the past also, I want to throw that out there to the audience, say that he had to cut off family members, and he had situations with his mom, like P had situations with his, I guess, ex-wife, Romeo's mom or whatever in the past, and with his situations with her, having to cut her off, going to court. I think they went to court or something. I don't want to put all their family business out there. I think they went to court, child support, maybe, I don't know, marriage, alimony, whatever. And Romeo was putting that out there, and he was saying that he felt that he had a dream. He said he had something about, like he had a dream about it.
Yeah.
And he felt that his dad and his uncle it's important. First of all, whoever, Kim Kardashian, Lala brought it to Kim Kardashian's attention. Then Monica stepped in because she already had a relationship with C. Murder, and now she's divorced, whatever. I don't know why Pete brought that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody gonna help him, just let him help him. Maybe he felt, in my opinion, it made it seem like he felt guilt when they stepped in. Like he felt guilt.
Yeah. It was like, did he feel slighted? I said, no, he can't feel like that.
Right.
Because you gotta understand, he been in there.
Right. But that was Romeo, like he had the dream, and he said they should have, his uncle and his dad should hash it out they should talk it out after his uncle gets out of jail. Now, okay, I want to put all the facts out there now, Mike, the recent facts. Mm-hmm. Okay, Soulja Slim's sister coming out saying, and look, this is alleged, it's all allegedly, saying that, hey, how P, certain a lot of people, we don't fuck with you, P, and you put a hit out on my brother, allegedly. And, we don't fuck with you or whatnot, and saying that, saying all kind of shit. She talked shit about the noodles, but my guy got a whole box down here. I don't know how good they are. I know some of my supporters saw me post them on Snapchat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He said the product don't talk back. Now I'm gonna tell you, Pete, I disagree with you. That product talks back.
Man, we might get sponsored.
Okay. We'll leave it alone here. But the product do talk back. I'm just leaving it right there. Okay. So Pete, we ain't gonna get into that about the noodles. I posted on Snapchat for a reason. I support you, my guy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Keep doing your thing. Mm-hmm. All right. So look, so check it out. But this is the thing. All right. Now, still on P. Also, I'm just putting all the facts out there from what the media said, different people saying. I remember the stuff Pimp C said about him. I didn't agree with. I was 50-50 on it. I don't agree with diss songs. Now, back in the day, I used to bump the hell out of some goddamn Hit 'Em Up, the Takeover and Ether, Hit 'Em Up, and you know what I mean, different songs like that. And I bumped the hell out of those songs that Pimp C did. But Pimp C, from his mom's, Pimp C's mom spoke on it about what P did, disrespecting his mom, all that. Nobody's perfect though. He's human. He should come out and say that. Now I'm gonna end it on this. On my part about the real Master P, I'm gonna end it on this. On my last thing about it is, and it's this, Mike. He said that he feel like his brother could have been out 18 years ago. Yeah. If he would have cooperated. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, my God, you pushing the 6ix9ine agenda too? Like everybody else? You know what I mean? So all you guys just turn it to business. This is really putting a spotlight on successful black people that come from the projects who's becoming multi-millionaires is starting to really put a big spotlight on it. Because you got guys over here like you got Jay-Z, prison reform, and then, you know, standing next to Kaepernick and then become partners with the NFL. You know what I mean? I also know really what to expect from these people. Even Kanye. You know what I'm saying? You know, Harriet Tubman didn't free slaves. You know what I mean? Like, but he's worth 1.3 billion, and then everybody's like, "Oh, he's so bipolar. Pray for Kanye." You know what I'm saying? Music-wise, genius. But I'm just saying, it's putting a spotlight on some of these guys with this money. You know what I mean? And I understand that from P's side of it, this guy wrote a book, disrespected his parents. This is what P said. I never read the book. Disrespected. I'm gonna go check it out. Though. I'm gonna read it. C Murder. Shout out to C Murder. I'm gonna read the book. But you know, disrespected his parents, and like I had brought up Pimp C, disrespected Pimp C's mom, an older lady. And anybody know you come from the streets, that's a no-no. Yes, whether she's a business lady, business manager, anything, that's a no-no, red flag.
Anytime they old enough to be your mom, you respect them.
We respect them, red flag. You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting this out, I gotta put it out there, bro. We gotta be unbiased. But like I said, from Pete's perspective of C Murder disrespecting the parents and disrespecting him, and then from Romeo's perspective too, he said if Master P would have never left the ghetto and signed artists, which, you know, he put the Chronicles out, and I heard another thing too from Soulja Slim's sister saying he didn't give KLC his credit. We don't know. It's three sides of every story: his side, and the truth. Yeah. And that's I'm gonna end it on that about the person
so
real Master
P. I'm gonna say it like this now. Like I said, man, just when you brought up that stuff with Akon too, and I'm just looking at it like this for everybody else. I just think people value a dollar more than morals.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Or I can't say more because, you know, anytime you do something wrong, if it's like that,
right,
then of course they got to pay their debt to society, right?
For sure.
So if he did do that,
right,
then it's a different story. But if he didn't do that, then he shouldn't be locked up.
Right.
Right? Now I get what Master P saying like that.
Right.
But with that man C Murder name being what it is,
exactly.
C Murder can't go around telling on nobody.
Right. Exactly.
And especially at that time.
And you throw that out there, people like we all know this. They say that that's part of how the prosecution made their case off his name. You know, which is bullshit.
So being the gangster rapper at the time,
right?
He couldn't do that. So it's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But I feel Master P saying he just, you know what I'm saying. If he got one of the mindsets of I just want my brother home, then I can't fault the man for that.
Right.
Because you never want to see your little brother in a situation where he's locked up or dead. Right. Because you can't help him.
True, like they say, true.
In no situation. So I see him, I kind of look at him like, man, Master P just trying to be a big brother.
Right, for sure.
But now the other stuff, on the other note.
Hold on. Now listen, this is a fact I missed though, and not to interrupt you. He said also, we got to put this out there. He said that he ain't got time to be getting searched, going to the prison, getting searched and rubbed up on, and maybe being catching the charge, visiting the prison. I'm like, I don't know what that man talking about. I don't know what. I'm like, what did he sell? I thought he sold a product and it don't talk back.
He just talking.
What product he was selling? The noodles, right?
Listen, man,
he didn't want to get jammed up with the noodles. Oh, he was gonna bring the noodles in there for him to make a spread. He didn't want to get jammed up with it.
You got to order. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he talking about. So with any of that shit he was talking about, man, like that's just me. That's just like when a person lie about something or they doing something wrong. They try, like when a person cheating. They try to justify my girl ain't giving me none at home. My man, he ain't giving me. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff they say. Right. So we gonna just swoop that under the rug with that dumb shit he said about that.
Yeah, you're dead that.
Before that though, with Master P, if he just doing that, man, just to be a big brother, saying he should have been home, you should have cooperated, then that's what he is. Right. Now, him talking like that, put him on a different level. Right. You feel me, Master P? Don't do that gangster rap. Don't talk that. Like 6ix9ine, I can't look at 6ix9ine as some gangster. Right. I just can't do it. Right. You know what I mean? I look at him as an entertainer.
Did you wear his shoes and clothes though?
Never. I ain't never wear the soul there. You know what I'm saying? I just rock a t-shirt. I just rock a t-shirt that say no limit.
I'm just joking. This is a joke, man. We fuck with people.
I never mess with none of this.
Listen, man, look, hey, you got one of those checks. One of those checks, you be right, P.
See, now, don't get me
write me one of them checks. I'm there, dog.
The funny thing about P is he was doing the same kind of thing. He's kind of outspoken more so like Dame Dash is.
Yeah, for
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? But guess what though? He managed his money
For sure.
a little better than Dame Dash.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot better, right?
But Dame Dash, you know what I'm saying? Dame Dash was on that level where he put Jay-Z to where he at. So we just another day, another topic.
That's a great point you made though.
Yeah, but for us the Master P thing, if he is like that, man, but you know what I'm saying? Be a big brother, cool. But now the other stuff you're saying about Kim K,
Right.
that woman is a saint.
I listen, down ass chick. Listen, listen. Hey, straight up.
She got a child named Saint too.
Yeah, she got a child named Saint. Down ass chick, brother. Listen, do more than most of you guys. I really rather see Kanye more side by side with the prison reform. But obviously, from his recent rant, we know that he doesn't agree with her doing the prison. He can't agree with her fully doing the prison reform. He never stood next to her. And I think that he connected dots with Meek, tried to connect dots with her and Meek Mill because they both doing a prison reform. I don't see it. He reaching. You know, every woman has a past. He going with a past. Kanye, that's a past.
But that's crazy. But for what I'm saying about Pete, talking down about this situation, then talking down about Monica.
And these women, man, these women.
See, Murder was, when he got locked up, he was with another woman.
Right.
Right? So him and Monica had a relationship prior.
Right.
Or even if they right along, she got married twice, so we say.
Right.
She was messing with somebody else. Man, listen, who cares?
Right, for sure.
She ain't messing with nobody now. If she want to get back with your brother and your brother with it, be happy for that man, but she trying to get him out too.
Straight up.
That's all you need to worry about, Pete.
Straight up.
It don't matter what a person's saying or what a person doing.
Right.
It's all about action, right?
That's right.
So if they doing what they supposed to be doing, they helping your brother out, let them help him out, man.
Right.
Don't fault the person. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. We're gonna dead that situation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and this one right here is kind of near and dear to my heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Drizzy Drake, you know what I'm saying? They're saying he's sounding like the TBE right now.
Right.
But now let's go back to people just missing opportunities. Fat Joe missed opportunity to sign Eminem.
Right.
Right? That's
right.
These two particular instances are kind of neck and neck to me.
Right.
As far as Eminem, the early part of the 2000s was Eminem time, right?
Right.
Up into 2010, let's say that.
Right.
Right? No matter what he's doing right now,
right.
he still ain't on this guy level in 2010.
That's
all
right.
the way up. So this guy right here we talking about is Drake.
Drizzy.
The run he been on is uncanny.
Right.
And these two people, these two particular artists,
right.
You know what I mean? One is a CEO.
Right.
Akon.
Right.
You know what I mean? He had the
signed T-Pain too.
Signed T-Pain, did something with the signed Lady Gaga, all that. So don't get me wrong. He still did a lot of stuff in the music.
Hung out with Michael Jackson. Did music with him.
Like you know, T-Pain had 13, 14 number one hits.
Right.
So we you know what I'm saying? He still did his thing.
Right. For sure.
But could have signed Drake.
Yeah.
Chose not to. Right.
You give me the chance to sign another Eminem?
Yeah, so he sounded too much like Eminem. That was the dumbest thing you could
have
said.
But you know, this is the thing about what he said there. I really don't think he's stupid. I just think he's beyond it.
Beyond it. We got that in the class. Then then we're going to talk about Trey Songz. Now, I felt why Trey Songz didn't want to do it.
Right.
He was like, I ain't got nothing to sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an artist too trying to do something. So I felt him on that.
Right.
But when I heard the Replacement song, you know what I mean? Back in the when he first did that song, when I said this boy gonna be big. You feel me? Cardinal Official told Akon this boy gonna be big. Trey Songz said he was gonna be big.
Right.
And guess what? He done did a lap around Trey Songz, not trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Jazz Prince was the smartest motherfucker in the world.
Jazz Prince took him to Lil Wayne. Took him 2 times.
But smartest motherfucker in the world for hearing, really, basically seeing it before anybody. Really, that's why he's forever. He feel like he's forever deaded, and that's why he's rocking with the Mob Ties. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Mob Ties, man. Everybody's Mob Ties.
Lil Wayne was
Shout out to Rap A Lot, man.
Then he came back, picked Lil Wayne up from the airport. Lil Wayne was like, "Who was this guy?" He said, "Oh, that's so and so." I tried to. He's like, "Bet."
Right.
Boom. The rest is history.
Right.
Gave Lil Wayne a resurgence of his music.
Right.
You know what I mean? And by the way, that No Ceilings just dropped on iTunes today, Apple Music, whatever you call it.
What's the new No Ceilings?
No, Oh.
The old one? Oh, classic.
Yeah.
Classic mixtape. Like it, they play like an album.
It's on there today. Came on there.
What?
Today.
Yeah, play like an
I
album,
had to download it. You know what I mean? When I
Oh,
talk
that's
about
dope.
my top 5, you got Drake and Lil
We
Wayne.
know his podcast is through Apple too.
Yeah.
He signed when he did his podcast. Shout out to Wayne with his new podcast or whatever. You know, dope shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what do you
Shout
feel?
out to Apple
So
too.
what do you feel about these?
You see the Apple right there? Yeah.
What do you feel about these guys missing an opportunity to sign the biggest artists of this decade?
Damn, can I say the same quote twice in one show?
Yeah.
I don't think that's stupid. I think they're beyond it. Now listen, check it out. You give me the chance to sign Drizzy, Drake,
Champagne
you know what I'm saying?
Poppy.
Champagne Poppy. I'm a signer, but I'm gonna tell you this too. Before I say I'm a signer. Listen, Drake, look, I just got off the phone with you. Like I said once before, you not. I know what you. I understand where you're coming from. You can't come to the crib, dog.
Can't take them nowhere.
You can't listen, man. Look. I just don't trust you around the women in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You might pluck them. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. You know what I mean? Hey, 2 Chainz didn't make that line for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Sing to your bitch like Drake. What the hell do y'all think that meant?
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring Drake around. Yes, sir. No, sir. You can't. But listen, man. Look, I ain't gonna lie, Drizzy. You probably can have my girl. Man, look, you gonna put me on, bro? I'm down with the OVO. I'm putting one of the owls around my neck. Yes, sir. You take her. You can have her. Take that chick with you. Yes, sir. I got to go with the owl.
What do you feel about these mistakes on these people?
Man, they idiots. I shout out to Michael Jordan for seeing something in them. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Jump man. Shout out to Wayne for seeing what he saw. Drake is independent now. You know what I'm saying? About to rape the industry. Wayne announced it and all that, and that's when he explained what he saw. And Wayne was saying too that he heard him on the verses. He really wasn't into the singing thing at the time, really. And he said when he saw the dude did the hook too. When he said he saw the dude did the hook too or whatnot. Yeah, we got big studios. Shit happen all the time. We got people all in the back. You know what I mean? Ain't no girls in here though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no girls in the back. Wink, wink. No girls back there in the back of the studio. Wink, wink. But anyway, so check it out. So like I was saying, these dudes, I don't see how. If I would have heard it, and I'm gonna tell you, you know who's got a good ear too? Is certain people in the industry that got a good ear. Like Jay got a good ear and Baby got a good ear, but it brings me to Jay-Z too, not hearing Kanye as an artist at first.
Hey, fun fact about Kanye. He could have been signed to Cash Money.
Wow.
Baby didn't see it.
He didn't see it?
Man,
So the two people I just brought up, and I brought them up for that reason that you just said, that see a lot of shit in people that didn't see that.
Didn't see it. Baby didn't see it, but Manny Fresh said it.
Right.
I think there's gonna be something.
Right. He just dropped a jewel on some of y'all, man. We drop jewels on this show all the time, man, because we from the culture, so just dropped a jewel on y'all.
Cash Money first.
Right.
Baby didn't see it.
Right.
But go ahead though, man.
But like I said, you know, I'm finna wrap it up with it on this topic, but like I said, I don't see how y'all see it. Drizzy, one of the people we named that could probably watch anybody in a versus battle.
Anybody in
the versus battle got the hits for days.
Days.
Just, you know what I mean?
Hey, he breathe on the track.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
crazy. I don't think it'll be too many people that can beat him in a versus battle.
Okay, and you know what I mean? Pusha T, you know, he put the diss song out there. Don't think he can't make no songs, bro. Yeah. That's all I gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Pusha, but I don't think he can't make no songs.
We'll talk about that on another episode.
Yeah, man, we'll leave it alone.
About that little beef stuff.
Right, but like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up on my end on that. I think they stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think they stupid. I think they beyond it. Yeah. And I would have signed them. Yeah. You know, that's all I got.
All right. So I mean, I already talked about it too. So make it quick. But I just think, you know, we just call that missing your blessing. But you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. They had some incredible careers. You know, Trey Songz put Nicki Minaj on her first #1 song. So don't, you know, Trey Songz done broke a couple artists, so it ain't like he's not that guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you'd have had that guy,
Right.
you'd be on a whole nother level.
Same with Akon.
You know what I mean? So
Y'all just
Lil
missed the
Wayne-
blessing. Y'all just
Lil-
missed y'all blessing.
Lil Wayne got that blessing. You know what I mean?
Right. Wayne got the
Took it
blessing.
to a whole
yeah.
nother level with it, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, we got
Shout out to Young
the
Money.
biggest- He got the biggest artist, biggest female artist.
1.5 billion records sold.
He had the biggest artist,
150
female artist.
150 billion
Hey,
streams.
that's the crazy thing about Lil Wayne. Had decided the biggest female artist and biggest male artist of this decade right here, or last decade,
Right.
2010, all the way up to 2020.
Right.
Biggest female artist. You got
Right.
Cardi B coming around. We'll see how that go. But for as that, you know, Cardi B been on the charts with her last album for 100 and some weeks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Crazy. Still on the chart, man. So
Right.
just big ups to everybody, man. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong with Akon. It's just a missed opportunity. I ain't gonna call y'all stupid. If I say you know, just dumb and
Right.
dumb and dumber.
I said it though. I said it. I said you're stupid for that.
Yeah.
I said that.
I ain't gonna talk about
I
it.
said what I said.
But like I said though, you know, this is episode 18 of the podcast.
Right.
You know what I mean? First show televised. You know what I'm saying? Culture Vulture. I mean, well, you culture vultures out there, watch it. You know what I'm saying? But we call ours Vulture Culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? Try to do something different.
All right. Well, I'm
Hip Hop TV. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up with this, y'all. Look, check it out. So, all you people out there on Instagram, right? On Instagram, Facebook, whatever, man, whatever platform you on. And with 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 10,000, 20,000, share this shit, dog. Share this shit. I'm talking to you. Share this shit, man. And then if you don't like it, don't share it, man, because this is the thing about that. I always tell y'all, if we ain't got no haters, we ain't popping.
Yeah. If you don't like it, somebody else will.
Somebody else will.
Yeah, and
shout out to the fans, because we would be nothing without y'all.
Yeah, man.
So all whatever fans we got.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody who support the movement. It's a big movement. And I want to send a couple shout out to a couple people. Go get your kicks in Rock City. And some apparel there too. I want to send a shout out to World Fashion Clothing in Conway. I want to send a shout out to my guy Slim Gotti and get you together with the shades.
Yeah.
Goodfellas,
QP.
send a shout out to Goodfellas, the barbershop.
Big D, you know what I mean?
Go get your cut done at Goodfellas with QP. And whichever one you want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to send a shout out to my guys. Like I said, I always send a shout out to Slim Gotti for the. I gave y'all the number on the other episode. I got the information right here, right now. But holler at Slim Gotti, man. Holler at Slim Gotti for that. And that's all. That's a couple. That's all the shout outs I got. Comic cleaners to get your stuff, your clothes clean. Go to Comic. Mess with them, they gonna hook you up. And that's all we got for y'all. We out, man. We out. We got other stuff to do. This is episode 18. Vulture Culture Hip Hop TV. Anchor. Check this out on Spotify, Apple, whatever you got. We out, man.
501.
501.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.